from their own 25-yard line. First play of the drive wants to throw. A strike downfield. There he goes down the right side. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the first down. The Cavaliers moving quickly to the line. Here's the handoff. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They go to the ground. Headed to the end zone. And the extra point here would tie the game. Quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And, man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. Give to the running back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He'll run it again. Still on his feet at the 40. Oh, better look out. There he goes to the left. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Love the play call offensively. They knew the defense were crowding a lot of bodies close to the line of scrimmage, and once they were able to get into the second level, all they had to do was make one guy miss and get one good angle. And with the speed that ball carrier has, man, that thing was a sure shot touchdown.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Virginia has it back. The Cavalier offense headed to the field. This feels like one of those games you might have to answer every score, already down 14-7. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Yeah, this offense, man, you got to do a better job blocking. And I tell you what, that's kind of been a theme throughout the season. They haven't been high-powered. They haven't really figured out who they are yet. And they still got time. The season's not over yet, but this offense is still in identity mode.
They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Sooner fans booming. A cacophony of noise at the Palace on the Perry on third down. And the Cavaliers will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. He'll get rid of it. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Looking for more room. Touchdown Sooner. What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Hey, guys, we've got a final in that Mountain West Conference Battle of Hope. Air Force rose to the occasion when it needed to, and they'll be celebrating a solid victory there in Falcon Stadium. Week by week, you can feel the momentum building within that program. Guys, I look at the preseason coaches poll and compare it to where the Mountain West is right now, and man, what a difference.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Bringing the heat. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
I think for the quarterback, he's going to have to be so good with his eyes in this game. You're going up against one of the best defenses in the country. You've got to look guys off, especially when you're trying to throw to your primary target like he was on that last one.
What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. The Cavaliers are in a mess here on 3rd and a mile. From the gun, wants to pass. Throwing right. It's complete. How about this senior picking up some yardage and making a nice play on that one? The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. With the catch, it's Gibson.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
And the Cavaliers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. From the gun, running back gets to give. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
This is an offense, guys, that really believes in physicality, and that's their identity. So running the ball on second down, no problem for them.
The Cavaliers are on the move. Fires to the big fella. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business.
And that's what I love about this offense. You're not going to get all of your big chunk plays in the passing game by throwing it deep down the field. You can kind of dink and dunk. And on that RPO play, they had it dialed up and set up to go to that player in the right flat. Nice job.
He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Well, we know this offense obviously really struggled there last time out. They knew coming into this one they would have to be better at running the football, and that just has not happened in this game. They're simply not physical enough offensively at this point.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Back to pass. They're working that left side. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Cavaliers.
Love the play design on offense because you get your playmaker, the guy you want with the ball in his hands. You get him open, easy throw for the quarterback. Receiver does the rest, put 6 up on the board.
And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. They put together a 74-yard touchdown drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. From inside his own 10, he'll try to help out their field position. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll try the run. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild. The Sooners have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. It's Thomas. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. Looking for a man. It's Batir. Quarterback moving. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And usually when a QB takes off and scrambles, it's because the defense didn't do a great job keeping lane integrity, not keeping him in the pocket, letting him get outside, and then he can do damage. Then it's the next play that you have to play instead of this just the original pass. So defense has got to do a better job of keeping that guy in the pocket.
Pressure coming. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Oftentimes defenses see empty sets, and that's when they want to dial up pressure, knowing there's no extra bodies back there to protect the quarterback. They were able to get to him on that one, and that's why the ball was incomplete.
Takes the handoff. It's Owens. Got enough for the first, and he's still going. And a really nice run and pick up there before the defense avoided disaster and stopped the really big play. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Now the play fake. Now sliding to his left. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open.
You simply don't see that very often. A quarterback of this guy's caliber missing a guy wide open in the end zone. He makes those throws in his sleep.
One final play before the end of the quarter. He's in open space downfield. Touchdown, Oklahoma! And they take it in for 6 more points.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. More importantly, we have an early barn burner here. Both teams firing on all cylinders, as our stats will show you. Now to see if they can answer this early blitz here in the second quarter. Stadium buzzing, kickoff team on the field, and we are ready to get this thing started. He'll start the return inside his spot. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Looking for room, it's Isaac. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Throws to the tight end. Finds a man on the left. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. On first down, here comes this offense. He leaves it with his back. Just ran him over.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Wide receiver going in motion. From the gun to give, looking for room. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum.
QB never saw the defender. He's staring his receiver down, telegraphing his throw, and the DB jumped all over him.
Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Puts it out of the air. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
This receiver is such a weapon. He has so much speed, and he can generate explosive plays for your offense, not just running go routes and post routes, but how about throwing him the drag, letting him catch it, and use his speed to turn it upfield.
Firing to the right, complete. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Wants to go up top. He's got it on the run. So close to that end zone. He can almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on time. He's making good decisions. He's now got the offense at 1st and goal.
Into the end zone. Touchdown Sooners! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Good news, I guess, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Cavaliers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Caught in the backfield, it's Conley. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. This defense has kept him backed up. Now 1 more stop and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Cavaliers will call on their punt team. And this punt will be down just inside the 30-yard line. Let's see if they can put together a drive starting from their own 28. On the run, it's Owens. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Steps away to find some room. Finding an escape route. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. He'll take the deep shot. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Dropping back, it's Mateer. That's reeled in, it's Parrish. Still running at the 40. There he goes. Touchdown, Oklahoma. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Interesting showdown in the Pac-12 today, men. Take a look at how things are playing out. K-State has the lead right now. The Little Apple has been buzzing all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 4 over UCF. If anything changes in this pivotal Pac-12 matchup, guys, you know we're here to bring it to you.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
They'll run it from the gun. You can dance around and look for space, or you can throw the stiff arm at him. He gets it out to the 17. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's caught. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. And the Cavaliers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Conley. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Cavaliers with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. Bunch formation for these receivers. They're looking to throw on 2nd and short. Got it in the middle. It's Gibson. Really putting together a threat now. They get the 1st. It's at the 37. And the Cavaliers want to crank the tempo. Gonna look downfield again. Got rid of it just in time. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss.
Yeah, it fell incomplete because you did a great job of getting to the quarterback. He's in the pocket. Yeah, he's comfortable, but you get in there and you get a hit on him. Now he feels it, can't throw the football, can't follow through with his arm motion. Nice job by the defense.
Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He hurls one deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Cavaliers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that punt will make its way into the end zone, and they'll put it in play from their own 20. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Power football with the run. And a good, solid pickup there before the defense knocks him down. And the Sooners can really attack on this 2nd and short. Trying play action. He's moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. The Sooners are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the air, it's Mateer. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. The offense will have to use its 1st timeout of the half. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires one high and deep. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown Sooners! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
And This is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the second half?
And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. They'll start this drive going to the air. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for room. It's Isaac. Nice move there. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break.
We love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
They'll try to run for it. Fights his way for a couple, but stopped short of the marker. It's 4th and 1. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And the Cavaliers send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. Wants to return it. He gets a block. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. In modern college football, Jesse, if there's time, there's an opportunity to attack.
And I like them being aggressive here too, guys. Look, they practice this all week long. Now you're in that situation to go out there, have some fun, and let it fly.
And defenses are taught to stay deep, play prevent in these situations. So I think you could get a good chunk play and then possibly get a field goal to tack on before the half.
Unloads to the right. Makes the grab. Guided out of bounds at the 22. Good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. Down to the 23 for this 1st and 10. Looking to scramble. He's got it. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it 1st and goal. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking for the goal line. Needed one more turn of the legs to get it in there, and he's denied just inches away from the touchdown. One more snap coming before halftime.
Charcoal. 221 wing. 221 wing.
Off play action. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Touchdown, Oklahoma! Fit it in the window for the score.
I gotta tell you, this offense has done some really good things here in this first half, and that was so critical. Scoring on their last possession of the half, they're padding their lead, and they've put so much pressure now on the opponent.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, you've been calling a lively one from Norman so far. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half. And with that, let's head back to Oklahoma and Memorial Stadium.
The Sooners will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Virginia sending its offense back onto the field. What could go wrong did in the first half, and they start this third quarter at the bottom of the mountain.
Man, that was bad. That was a frying pan to the head. That was a TKO. It was awful in the first half. Flush it. I got to start doing something right. I got to find some positives. I get the ball first to start this possession, try to put a scoring drive together.
The only thing you can do at this point offensively is just make sure your best players are touching the football as often as possible. You recruited these guys, you got guys out of the portal, you put your faith in them to make plays. This is a time to go out and do it.
They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Good timing on the quick out. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. The Cavaliers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Wants to throw again. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Cavaliers are moving quickly down the field. Rides the back and leaves it on the option.
I think if you're the coaching staff, you have to like what you've seen from this guy so far in the game. He's pumped out some really nice runs. Obviously, he's already scored a touchdown. Really nice run there as well. And for me, I would keep thinking about creative ways of getting this guy the ball as the game goes on here in the second half.
And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The D thinking brings some heat on 3rd and long from the 44. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Finds his man, it's Isaac. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. The Cavaliers will bring the punt team onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. A little bit backed up to start this drive from their own 18-yard line. To the ground with the back. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the run. You don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That's caught. It's Thomas. Spin, still running. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, he was putting up big numbers coming into this one. We knew the quarterback was going to go his way early and often, and with that last catch, he's now got over 500 yards receiving on the year.
Takes a hit as he fires.
That's what this defense has to do, guys. They've got to knock this quarterback down to the ground. He's already thrown a couple of TDs. The only way you're going to stop that is with good quarterback pressure.
Back to throw, it's Mateer. Quickly to the tight end. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. All wideouts, no backs. Wants to throw on first down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Here we go.
Running back searching for a hole. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He wants to go deep. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. Got some room to run. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position. They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. Starts a drive trying to go up top. And he throws down the gut of the defense. It's incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open. That's why that one fell incomplete.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And the Cavaliers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Finds his tight end. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one. The Cavaliers will send out the punt unit. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. And a precision punt there will pin them deep inside their own 10-yard line. So Oklahoma has it again, and here comes the offense. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions. But I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did in the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right? On this drive, you did a lot of good things there leading up to that pick. Forget about it, move on, play the next play.
Catch in the middle. It's Sategna. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it. They're short of the first down. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. Grab near the marker, it's Thomas. And he'll have enough for the first down at the 42. And that comfortable lead they enjoy right now is not slowing down the aggression, not one bit.
Well, I think at this point the coaching staff is just trying to continue evaluating their own players, and I don't...
There he goes! He gets it to the 31-yard line. A big play for this offense.
And I think as a running back, if you're this guy, you're licking your chops right now. This is what you want, right? You've got a big lead in the 4th quarter, and you're smiling because you know you are going to get the rock. They're going to force feed you the football to try and ice this game. He's paying him off right now. That's a really nice run.
They showed great trust in their quarterback right there, and why not? He's had an outstanding game.
Outstanding game, has taken care of the football. Now late in the game, you got the lead. That first down now tells me now it's time to start running the football, run the clock, get out of here with the dub.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Escapes the sack. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Now 3rd and goal, and tough yardage to cover here. He's got it and still on his feet. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
Points, points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns on the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. This drive will open from the 15. Complete to start this drive. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short game there. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, it's a fumble. Bounced right back to them.
Great job by the defense forcing the fumble, but a bad, unfortunate bounce, and the offense pounces back on it.
On 3rd down, going up top. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Cavaliers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. The handoff, keep working on that clock. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Going for the big play. He's got it along the sideline. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before it's finally stopped. To the air. It's Mateer. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Makes the grab. It's Gibson. Push down for the tackle.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the first down.
He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. This is what an elite team does. They know they're better. They go out. They take the figurative sledgehammer and hit them right between the eyes.
And they just look good in every phase of the game. If I'm on the coaching staff, I don't know what you could ask for your guys to do better. I think the challenge now for this team is going out next week and trying to play with the same type of intensity and the same level of execution.
Well, Jesse, it's easy to look good on the field when you look that good in your unit. Like when you look that good coming off the bus. Those dudes are good. This is a great team, and they proved it. Just domination from start to finish.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.